welcome to another Ultranet help video. Today I'm going to show you how to make a classroom reading log. The reason I'm showing this is because it's a nice and easy way for staff and students to get involved in the Ultranet. So the first page is a wiki, and that's just explaining what the kids need to do. Now down here they'll have all the kids' names. So we'll click on one of the kids' names and I'll show you what the task involves. Okay, so we have a wiki table, and what they need to do is after they've read their book, they type in the name, author, description, and what they thought of it. To do this, all they have to do is press that edit button, which will open up the table. They can type in the information required and then press save. The good thing about these as well, you can actually put comments as a teacher. So I've written some comments down there. Excuse my ugly mug. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make this for yourself. I've actually already got an Ultranet page opened up. This is a design space, but you'd probably be better off making it into a collaborative space so the students can use it as well. Alright, so first thing we need to do is actually add the wiki itself. So in here, go to the hand, add applications, type in wiki, and add the wiki. Okay. Now because this space has several different pages, there's also a lot of different wikis in it. I don't want to use this one, I want to use one that's actually only for my page. The idea behind this one is that every other page can have the same wiki on it. Okay, which is not really relevant for this reading log. So we click on the cog up there, we go to configuration, and we're going to scope it. So we click on the little scope button, and we go to this drop down menu until we find current page. Okay, current page reading log. So to do that, we press save, and we return back to our wiki. Okay, return to full page, and we're back. Alright, so we have basically a plain standard wiki. And I'm going to add some text by just clicking on the edit button there. And in this case you'd have the instructions. You can make it fancy with pictures and things like that. Just for the interest of time's sake, I'm just going to put something nice and simple. We really exciting, just call it reading log. Okay, so you probably put your instructions and things like that in them just to make it a bit easy for the kids to understand what the task is. Alright, press save, and there you see it. Now each student will have to have their own page. To do that, we just click on this add page button. Okay. And I'm going to call this one Manny's log. Okay. Now, the easiest way to put a table in is make one in Word. So the first thing we do is we'll open up a Word document, which is what I've done there. Make sure the page orientation is landscape. Landscape tables tend to fit the wikis better. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is insert a table, and I'm going to make it 4 columns long and as many rows as I can fit. Okay. Now if I want to add more columns, I just right click and go down to insert, and insert rows. Not columns, they're called rows. To duplicate that, you just press F4 and you can make a few more. That should be plenty. Okay, up here I'm going to put in bold name of book, author, oops, good spelling, many, description, and review. You might want to use different categories. Alright, let's make that a bold. Okay, so now I've made my table. I need to highlight the whole table like that by pressing on this little cross here. Then I go Control C for copy, or right click and copy. Alright, so now my table's done. I just go back to my, wrong one. Back to my reading log page. I click into this white box here, and you'll notice this little paste from Word tab appears. If I click off it, you'll see it goes grey. So you need to click in the box first, click on that paste from Word, put it in here and go Control V for paste, or right click and paste. What that's doing is converting the language from Word language to Internet language, or Ultranet language if you like. Okay, so then I've done that and I just press save. And now you see it's done. Now because I've already saved the Word document, it's quite easy to make another one. I'll show you how quickly I can make another one. Same again, add page. We type in the name here. Okay, then I click in the white box, click on the paste from Word. Because it's still in the computer memory, I'll just print it again. Bang, press OK. Press save, and that one's done. So it's nice and quickly once you get started. And of course you'll need to make these for each of your students, so it can take a little while. You can see the names will come up here. And as I said, you keep them going, make the whole class's name. And if the children want to add their books, all they have to do is click on their name, obviously to their page. Click on the edit button over here on the top right. And they'll be able to open up their table and insert the information required. Okay, so in here we can type the book they just read. Once they're finished, they just press save, and that information is stored. Now, just having said that, there are some things you need to be aware of when you're using these logs. One is that any child in the space can edit any of these pages. Okay, they also can accidentally delete their own work that they've done beforehand, so you need to make sure that they understand that before you start. If you have any other questions about how to set this up, or if you need any help setting it up, please contact myself or Karen, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. I hope that's useful. Let me know how you go. Thank you.
Do or do not. There is no try.